I don't know what video this is going to be. It's not really going to be some big long thing, really. Me and my buddies went to see Pacific Rim, and I'm going to talk about that right quick. But first, I want to show you guys some cool shit. Taylor finally got me my birthday stuff that he wanted to get me, which apparently I picked it out. He didn't know what I would have wanted, but I knew there was something that I wanted, and so he got me that, and I bought a book, another book. Anywho, like I said before, like back there, I've got the Zombie Survival Guide, World War Z, and another book called Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. And they had the other one on sale today, so I got Dawn of the Dreadfuls. Now, I know a lot of you probably don't know what the hell these books are. Basically, it's just classic books that have zombies injected into them. That's all it is. And I really like them. And I know a lot of people are like, Brett reads? Yes, I do read, but it has to be something that interests me. Like the zombie stuff, the Aragon books. I can't say one of them. Starts with B. I can't ever say the name of that book. Brisinger or something like that. Lord of the Rings. Those books. Those are the kinds of books that interest me. It's got to be something really outside the norm and fantasy and whatnot. But I really like zombies a lot, so I'm going to check this book out. Like I said before, if you like to read and you like zombies, The Zombie Survival Guide and World War Z by Max Brooks, and Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, which I don't know who the author is, but this is Dawn of the Dreadfuls by Steve Hawkinsmith. My throat's really dry. I'm thirsty. Anywho, that's something I bought me. It was on sale for $5. And this is what Taylor got me. Now, I had heard about this show, and I was able to watch the entire show on Netflix, including the movie. And the reason I was able to watch these was because of my buddy, Patrick. I'm not going to go into details, but I was able to watch them because of Patrick. So thank you again, Patrick. And I told you I was going to get these. And I told Taylor what I wanted, so he got them for me. And he got me Firefly, the complete series, which I'll talk about in a minute. There's not a lot of episodes. And Serenity, which is the movie for Firefly. It is basically what caps off the series. Now, with Firefly, if you haven't seen this or haven't ever heard of it, you need to remember this name, remember this video. Firefly is really, really good. It is a space western. Now, I know that sounds really weird, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're an anime fan, think of Cowboy Bebop. It's live-action Cowboy Bebop. Anywho, the series is only 13 episodes long because it was canceled. There was a lot of stuff that I'm sure Joss Whedon was going to do, but he didn't get to. One key element in the Firefly universe are these beings called Reavers. And they only show up at one point in the entire series, and you don't even see them. You see their ship, and that's it. Because if Reavers show up, you're pretty fucked. But I watched the entire thing on Netflix, and I liked it so much that I asked for it for my birthday, and Taylor got it for me. Thank you, Taylor. We're going to watch this together. You, me, and Enoch are going to watch it when we get a chance. But Serenity is essentially the movie cap-off to the series. Now, I've heard some people say that there might be a Netflix revival of the series. If there is, I'm going to watch it and support it as best I can because it is genuinely awesome series. But the movie ties the series up so well. There's a lot of loose strings in the universe that don't get grabbed, like the men with blue gloves that are in the show. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the show, go watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. My computer. There's a lot of strings that don't get grabbed, but a lot of the very important stuff is tied up in this movie, and it's genuinely very, very good. Very action-packed, very thoughtful, great movie, great series, and now for me, a great collector's item. Until they eventually, hopefully, do a Netflix revival of the show and make more episodes. Because I want to watch that. But, yeah, that's what I was also going to talk about. Pacific Rim. We went and saw that. And it was better than I thought it'd be. I was very worried about the two-pilot thing and the neural connection and things like that. But to be honest, it wasn't some throwaway gimmick. It was integral to the story. Thunder. It was integral to the story. It was important. And without that factor, some of the elements of the story wouldn't have worked. I enjoyed Pacific Rim. The story itself was good for what it was. It wasn't some big, huge thing that's going to blow you away. But it was involved. There was characterization, character development, and a lot of emotion taken in when you weren't watching giant robots beat the shit out of giant monsters. And to be honest, I'm disappointed the way the movie ended, in the sense that it doesn't leave any room for a sequel, I don't think, unless another rim opens up and another invasion occurs. But it was very good, and we went and we watched it in 3D, which you can watch it in 2D and get the same experience. It was enjoyable. I highly recommend going and seeing it. It wasn't bad, so I don't really feel the need to even make fun of it. World War Z was bad. Very bad. But Pacific Rim was great, and I really recommend you guys check it out. Now, before I end the video, the last thing I want to do is show you guys my setup, where my new TV is, because you guys didn't get to see it in the last video. So, here's my computer, for those of you who've never seen it. I got this little TV that I use for recording, but here is my new setup. The PS3, the 360. And look at this, guys. They're not fighting. Oh my God, can you see that? They're intermingling. And a bushel of games that I got for the PS3. Don't worry, this is just what I got for now. I'm going to get more, but I'll never have as many as I do on the Xbox. Ever. Why? Because I like the Xbox. That fucking cat shit on my floor. Anywho, I got to clean that up. Thought you guys would like to see how the setup is going. I'm going to play some of The Last of Us. The movie was good. Thank you again, Taylor, for these things here. And we will watch them just as soon as I get to hang out with you again. Me, you, Enoch, everybody. Take care, everyone.